So is that in that half pipe? That's where you had to learn to carve the other way as well.
Yes.
So this is like super early.
So that half pipe was on a downhill, and so when you rode in, you drop in from this side, ramp to this side, and then you'd roll this way and then back down and back up until you got to the very end of the ramp or the end of the half pipe. So it was all downhill. So you'd go left, you'd go right, you'd go left, you'd go right. We wouldn't spend the time to just go right.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah. Well, it makes more sense, doesn't it? You're going downhill, so it's going to be way harder to just go around the circle. But
so it's more like the snowboarding half pipes.
Exactly. Yeah, exactly. What I was thinking. Yeah. So how many airs did you get in? Can you remember? Like, was it 4 or 5, or like what was until the end? Because I'm very interested in like how you guys were turning the opposite way so early, and it just kind of disappeared for like decades before people figured out they could go the other way again. Like, but I always remember the rumors. Yeah, Eddie could turn both ways. That was one of the things always said in the mags.
Right. So the thing is we'd probably get like 4 or 5, 2 on this side and 2 on this side. And then once you got to that point, the half pipe started getting taller. And there was at the very bottom, there was a bowl that went around.
Okay.
And at the very end of the bowl was, no coping, but we could air out. And I've got some early pictures of that, that when I was going to school, one of my friends had a photography class, and he needed a subject to take photos of. So he came down and took pictures of me. So I've got pictures of me going down on both sides and on the very end of the ramp. So I felt more comfortable doing an air to the right than to the left, but I was able to go to both sides.
Yeah, of course. Yeah, nice. Because I don't think I saw you like carving the full pipe, like in those pipeline contests and that both ways, but I don't think I saw you like doing opposite airs until I watched the GTV video where you're on the half pipe, and it was like, actually, I think the best line in the video is like, I think it's like opposite air, alley-oop, straight, like regular air. I was like, wow. And I watched that like a few years back, and I was like, that's the best thing in the video. Like, but yeah, that's what I think anyway. It's so progressive because everyone else was just going bap bap, That was
again, when you have a flat level half pipe and you have a consistent, way you like to go, you just get used to it.
Yeah, of course. Everyone just wanted to do tricks, didn't they? I understand it's like on the quarter as well. So everyone just wants to do a trick. So of course you're not going to go. Why are you going to turn the other way?